The 1.29.0 TDS update is leading up to be a really solid update ever since Hidden Wave got re-added. We've gotten a lot of bug fixes, town rebalances like Brawler and Miniguzzer and Golden Minigunner, but most importantly, we've gotten a complete rework on the DJ Tower, giving it new abilities and tracks, a concept that's seen a lot in TDS now. Looking back on previous updates, the Commander Rework gave it two abilities, its Call to Arms ability and its new APC ability. The Brawler Tower got introduced and had an overpowered sweep position ability, being able to move anywhere on the map. Mercenary Base with its interesting airdrop ability, and even Ace Pilot with the rotate abilities and path between settings. This DJ rework is the most insane rework TDS has ever seen. Its multi-track settings are very similar to Jester's or Trapper's track settings, with the DJ being able to perform better than its prior state. It has the ability to give towers a range buff, discount, and damage buff at the same time, while having special abilities like being able to knock back enemies or apply defense mode to enemies, making it viable in almost every game and every player count, which will revolutionize how we play TDS as a whole. This new DJ buff even makes it one of the best, if not the best, tower in TDS. This is a really solid update. DJ is now an all-around support tower that does anything mostly any other support tower can do, and better. This is one of those things that you would only really see in a Photon video, like, bro, what is this? But then, the TDS dev team just decided to throw it into the game, kind of like Jester way back last year. But it feels to me like the community is at a tipping point, that a lot is gonna happen because of this update. So what has happened with the previous updates that has made this one a tipping point for so many people in the community? What can TDS do this time to ensure that players continue playing the game? To answer this, we need to revisit one of the most controversial updates in recent TDS history, the consumables update. Released on May 11 as version 1.21.0, shortly after the introduction of the intermediate mode, this update stands out as one of the most pivotal in TDS's evolution. The consumables update brought a variety of new items, including grenades, barricades, blizzard bombs, flags, Satai drops, and nukes, just to name a few. More than just adding new features, this update introduced a shift in game progression. It completely changed how players advance through the game and changed the flow of the game from start to finish. The impact of this update is still felt today, influencing with the introduction of things like the Mercenary Base, Commander Rework, and the introduction of time skill and revive tickets. TDS set out to not only add a new level of gameplay, but also fundamentally change how players approach and experience each match. By introducing consumables, TDS wanted to completely overhaul strategic planning and in-game decision-making. This update changed progression by offering players a wide variety of early to late game options, pushing players to adapt their strategies and rethink their approach to playing each match. Prior to this was just place towers, farm, place more towers, farm, up until you win. So it's safe to say that consumables really changed how the game progressed, and you couple this with the very streamlined and focused vision of the update, and you have a phenomenal update that changed the game and brought back a lot of old players who may have quit due to the repetitive and boring nature of TDS. So how could TDS follow this up? Why not overhaul and rework all the old and trash towers nobody used and buff them to fit the standards of newer TDS towers? It seems like a pretty good move. Every update that included towers to get reworked from Hunter to Commander was a phenomenal update. I think it just got kind of crushed by players being too used to the old meta of TDS. A well-executed rework of older towers could align with the game's evolving standards and further improves the gameplay experience TDS offers. By continuing to innovate and change both new and old elements of the game, TDS has the potential to maintain player interest and attract new audiences. The challenge will be balancing these updates with the expectations of a diverse player base, ensuring that each change enhances the overall experience and keeps the game engaging for both veterans and newcomers alike. I think TDS assumed that because of how well they overhauled almost every tower, and how they introduce more and more new towers, they could probably just overhaul everything they haven't done yet and add more content at the same time. But it is clear now that they put too much into it all at once with their weekly updates, and the consequences of this are even seen today, leading up to the DJ Rework. This DJ Rework update was pretty lackluster, excluding the DJ Rework itself. Sure, there's a new Mako DJ skin coming, some quality of life updates, but the main issue is that there was also a bug with the DJ itself, being able to slow down any enemies, including the major bosses, by 40%, which allowed for players to basically beat any game mode solo. Some people beat solo Badlands 2, and even quick draw using the bug. Some people, including me, also triumphed solo Polluted Wastelands 2 using the DJ bug, which is one of the hardest challenges in TES. What I'm trying to say is that almost every update comes with some bug that breaks the game or affects gameplay somehow, which leads me to our next point. Bugs are a very common issue in TDS, to the point that it gets joked about like it's a normal thing to happen. I feel that ever since consumables came out, there have always been bugs that impacted the way players play the game. I remember there was a silly bug where you can die in the tutorial mode and get 500 coins, and you can just repeat that process over and over for like 8k coins per hour. There was another bug where military base was broken for 3 weeks, and despite that bug being reported multiple times, it took way too long to get fixed. And if you know, you know. Anyway, my point is, after several weeks of updates feeling kind of lackluster, and leaving people feeling dissatisfied with the rapid updates TDS makes, it's clear to me, at least, that TDS really needs to step up their game with the new updates such as this DJ Rework. But as I said before, I think the update's shaping up to be really good. For me, the new DJ is gonna revolutionize how melee warfare, city quick draw, toxic assault, and many other strategies play made, and it would usher in a faster and improved way of grinding coins and gems. Like, sub 30 minutes for duo NSD hardcore is definitely possible when I tried testing melee warfare with the new DJ with Silly Oki. We got like 30 minutes or 40 seconds with horrible RNG, and just bad early game overall. Finally, I think that the newly re-added Hidden Wave was a tipping point for a lot of people as well, with how bad activating and triumphing Hidden Wave went, and how many people, including the OG players, were so against it. I think it's time for TS to try to work on things that they can feasibly do in short amounts of time, like balance changes, instead of force-feeding players with new content almost every week. It would give them time to really work out everything they plan to do properly, and to avoid the jumbled mess of bugs that TDS is. Now, you can't satisfy everyone, you can't make everyone happy, I completely understand that, but I think just a little slowdown and taking a step back wouldn't be that much to really ask for, you know? It wouldn't be too hard for them, and it would really benefit TDS and its player base as a whole. In light of the recent TDS updates, it's clear that TDS is at a crossroads, balancing new content and updates with the need for stability. So, to improve things and make the most of updates like the DJ Tower rework, TDS should focus on a few key areas. Like, firstly, just fixing bugs and making sure each update is thoroughly tested will greatly help avoid the frustrating issues TDS players experience all the time. Second, slowing down the update schedules just a bit could allow for better refinement of new features and smoother updates into the game. I think taking the time to fix bugs and fine-tune updates will really make TDS more enjoyable and satisfying for everyone. Anyway, that's my video. I don't know why, I just thought I'd kind of make like a little video essay kind of thing. I'm putting a lot more effort into this video, hoping that it will reach out there and grab some people's attention. So if you did like it, tell me your ideas of what you think I should make in the future. Anyway, if you liked the video, please like it and please subscribe. I'm gonna start trying to upload videos like this one, like short video essays. It may go well, it may not. We'll just have to go ahead and see. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!